What's up, everybody? I am Destroyer, your coach of the Big Beautiful Dragons. We're getting into week 3 of IDL. Last week, week 2, we ended up getting a forfeit win. Our opponent wasn't able to play, so we got the win, but unfortunately don't have a match for that. So we're getting into week 3 now. We're going up against the Vegas Golden Corviknights. Let's have a look at the team here. Low Kicks is pretty scary and can hit a large amount of my team for really good damage. So we gotta watch out for like a choice band set there. He has GALARIAN Moltres, he has Gudra, just some good bulk overall on this team. It's not super fast, and I'm hoping that maybe I can take advantage of the lack of speed other than his Lycanroc Dusk, of course, at 110. I think that's his only mon above 100. So let's have a look at what we're going to do to try and take advantage of this team this week. First off, we're bringing our Crocodile, bringing him with a Chople Berry this week. Crocodile speed ties the Low Kicks, which is the next fastest thing on his team after his Lycanroc. So Lycanroc, the best thing Lycanroc can do to hit Crocodile is a close combat. So we have a Chople Berry, which should allow us to survive that. Rest of the arm moves we have are hit his team super effectively. Close combat is there for the low kicks, as well as protect in case it comes in and wants to do a first impression on us. Next up, we are bringing our Cyclozar. We're bringing a choice band Cyclozar this week. This should be the fastest thing on the field as long as everything is unscarfed or unboosted. Double Edge will do really good damage into almost his entire team, other than I think Gudra. It's just chunking stuff really good. But we have knockoff, U-turn, spin there just in case. But yeah, we just want to come in with this thing, abuse our regenerator ability. You can get off some of these stab choice band knockoffs into his team. Next, we're bringing our Tinkaton. Tinkaton actually is faster than everything on the team. It's a base 94, faster than everything low kicks and below. So Lycanroc again will outspeed us, but we're faster than everything else. So that's why I decided to go with the Swords Dance set this week. We do have Stealth Rock just because it's really helpful to have. He's got some weaknesses to Stealth Rock, and just for breaking sashes and getting chip, it's great to have. But yeah, I just want to get off a Swords Dance with this thing and maybe kind of go crazy since we have a good speed tier for Tink this week. Next, we are bringing Heracross with a Choice Scarf. Wanting this thing to hopefully be a little bit of a surprise for him. It's slower than a couple of his mon normally, and so maybe we can surprise them and just get off some good revenge kills with this thing. We have Moxie this week rather than Guts. Potentially with our Scarf, we can just get snowballing with this thing, and late game, we do have to kind of break down some of his cores and weaken some things off to get a Choice Scarf sweep, but with Moxie in close combat, we could potentially kind of go off late game. Spikes are there just in case. I just didn't see any other moves that I really felt like I needed to have, so I figured might be a situation where getting out some extra hazards is helpful for us, and so we went with Spikes there. Next, we have a Terra Ghost Reuniclus, going back again, I guess, to those spikes too. I plan to use this as a spin blocker. I have no item on Heracross this week. The reason for that is because, on Reuniclus I have no item. His main spinner, it looks like, is his Bramblegast. Bramblegast can threaten spin blockers with stab Poltergeist, but Poltergeist does not work if we do not have a move. So assuming he has a spinner that wants to try and punish me with Poltergeist, it will not be able to hit me at all, at least with that move. So we can come in and safely block against Bramblegast and keep our hazards up. And lastly, and again kind of staying in that hazard theme there, our Quillfish. Quillfish has a Rocky Helmet. We have Toxic Spikes, Toxic Barb Barrage, and Flip Turn. Obviously, we want to come in here and do some chip with our Rocky Helmet. We want to flip turn and pivot around. We want to get some Toxic Spikes out. So we're going for kind of a mini hazard stack strategy this week, and hoping that our Terra Ghost Reuniclus will help us keep that up. Also the Rocky Helmet here with Intimidate to be able to take some of these potential Terra choice band first impressions from his low kicks. Will allow us to take the edge off of low kicks a little bit with Intimidate, and then ultimately survive at least one of them. I don't know how many we can really ultimately survive, but we can survive at least one, do some Rocky Helmet damage, and then do some Rocky Helmet damage on another hit to him there. So that's who we're bringing this week, and let's get into this fight. Alright, what's up guys? We're getting into the fight here against Dark Devil and the Vegas Golden Corviknights. Yeah, I think... Still kind of waiting here what his Terra is. He's Terra Fire on his low kicks. Okay, good to know. I kind of want to get some hazards out on him. We could start with Tinkaton. Could also just start with Fast Rob. U-turn, get some chip on something. Let's start with Fast Rob here. Okay, so he brings out the low kicks. I'm sorry, the Pursuing Gudra. We don't want to stay here in this matchup. Let's see, U-turn should be doing about 12 to 15 to him. I think we can just U-turn and go into Tinkaton. Let's do that. I mean, he could hit us with like a he hits with a flamethrower or something if he predicts the switch. Okay, hard to tell how much that did. Makes me think maybe he's physically defensive. Yeah, let's just go into Shelly here. Of course, maybe he does have fire because he led this thing, and my obvious lead is Shelly here. Hits us with a knockoff. Okay. To about 12 to us. We could just go for a bulldoze here. We could also get off our stealth rocks. I really want to get these stealth rocks out. Let's go for a bulldozer because I kind of think maybe he goes into his Hatterene here. No, he does not. Okay. Didn't do much. Oh, he earthquakes us. Okay. Okay, so this is our chance to get our stealth rocks out. Hopefully he doesn't go into Hatterene. Okay, we do get our rocks out though. He earthquakes us. Okay, so I think I want to... could just go Crook here. I kind of want to get Bubbly out and get my Terra off though. Because that way I can go for a Focus Blast here too. That way I can come in and spin block if I need to. We have no item on here, so he can hit us with a knockoff here, which I wouldn't be surprised if he does. And it might still do 30% to us. Oh, he's got a Chopple. Nice, okay. So he hit us with a knockoff. Dragon Tail, okay. So I think he might have a little bit of attack investment. Not a lot, probably, but maybe a little bit. Okay, we've come back out with Fast Rob. Let's see, he's right around 35%. let's just go for a U-turn again, chip him down a little bit more, and I think we can go into our Reuniclus again. So Dragon Tail maybe. Hits us with a knockoff. Let's just go for a Shadow Ball here. Don't want to roll the dice too much with our Focus Blast. We're faster, so he must be doing a Dragon Tail here. Great, okay, we got him. Is that who we see here? Oh, we don't? Okay. That's scary. Let's see here. Let's go... Gosh, I don't even know what this thing can do as far as like coverage stuff. Let's just go into Fast Rob. We could do like an agility here. Otherwise, we should be faster. This goes for the Fiery Wrath. Damn! I think we can kill this thing with a Double Edge. We'll also hurt ourselves quite a bit in the process though if we do that. So I need to decide, is it worth trading pieces here? I think it might be though, so I'm just going to go for the Double Edge and hope that he's not super defensive. Oh, he's Scarf. Oh. That is unfortunate. Okay. Bye-bye cycle. Okay. Bummer. Mega Horn potentially KOs this thing. Let's come in with Heracross here. Yeah, I think Mega Horn is our best move going into his team here. So let's just go for the Mega Horn. I don't think he stays in here. Okay, he withdraws. Okay, we miss the Mega Horn. I'm just going to go right back into Bubbly here, so that he cannot spin. See how predictable that is. Fortunately, we got the miss there. He goes for spikes. Okay. And I think we just launch off a Shadow Ball if he wants to bring in his Moltres, that's okay. Also go for a Trick Room here. I'm actually gonna go for a Trick Room because he potentially could be faster under Trick Room with his he brings out Maleficent. We should be able to survive one Fiery, but we're not going to kill it with a Focus Blast. We could go into Nixon here, just in case he goes for like an Air Slash instead. Let's go into Crook. Oh, it goes for a U-turn. Nice call. Damn. This isn't doing good for us here. Okay. Brings in the hat, of course. So we're just going to go into Reuniclus here. And unless he has negative speed, nature, and EVs, we should be slower than him. He goes for a Calm Mind. That's not good. Okay, we just got to hit him with a Shadow Ball here. Should be able to 2KO him still. We are faster, slower. Does a lot. Ooh, side noise does a lot as well. We still have a turn of Trick Room left, I hope. We do. We're gonna go for another Shadow Ball. Okay, we get rid of Hatterene. I think that our Trick Room is over now. It is. Let's see who he brings in. Yeah, because we're in Power Whip range, I think, for him here. We could go into Pickles, I guess. Could also go into Beetleborg. Let's go into Beetle here. Hoping that maybe he goes for a grass move here. Does he call us and go for the spin? He does. Damn, okay, he called it there. We just go for a knockoff here. Yeah, unfortunate, so he's faster there, and he was able to strength sap us. Tempted to just go for another knockoff here anyways, just in case he switches out. Goes for another sap. Yeah, we're not keeping pace there. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's go for let's go back into Reuniclus and see if he just does another Strength Sap, hopefully. He withdraws. So he can kill us with a Fiery here. I've been trying to save my Quillfish for something else. I think probably, I'm just trying to think, who's our most valuable piece to keep here at this point? This isn't looking good for us, to be frank. Let's go into Quillfish. Really not expecting this Scarf Moltres here. Okay, we survive one, not by much. I think we go for a flip turn here. Get a little bit more chip on this thing, or do we get some Toxic Spikes out? I don't think Toxic Spikes are that helpful for us at this point, to be honest. Let's go for a flip turn. Hopefully we don't get flinched. Okay, we at least don't get flinched. Oh, cool. Berserk. Forgot about that ability. That is bad. That is bad. Okay, so We have to come in with Bubbly, and we need to be able to land a Focus Blast, or I think this thing is just going to sweep us. Or do I go for a Trick Room? Trick Room helps us with this anyways, but not with much else. Let's go for the Trick Room. Slashes us. Okay. We have to land this Focus Blast. Come on, please. Okay, is it enough? Thank you, okay. Low Kicks comes in, of course. We just got to go into Pickles here. Pickles is going to die on the spikes, but we'll get to see what he does. Intimidate doesn't go off, I guess, if you die on entry hazard. Good to know. So we just went for a knockoff there. Fails. We should be speed tied with him with Nixon here. I could also come in and go for the Focus Blast on him. But he is Terra Fire. So Focus Blast is not going to kill him. I'm going to come in with Nixon here. Again, we're speed tied. We're just going to go for an Earthquake, I guess, here. Or do we go for a knockoff? Let's go for a knockoff, because I think it's going to be neutral either way. Okay, he switches out. Who's he bringing in? Is that the Bramble? Yes, it is. We get the Bramble. That's huge. Okay, Bramble goes down. Moxie goes up. So Nixon is, assuming he's max speed on his low kicks, Nixon is speed tied with him. We're going to go for a Protect here, just in case he's first impression. Oh no, okay, that's not good. That is not good. Okay, so we're gonna die. We are gonna die. I think he can just Sucker Punch through us at this point. So let's just go for a close combat. Oh. Oh, okay. He doesn't have Sucker Punch? Leech Life, okay. Okay, we need Heracross. We need him to not have Sucker Punch. If he has Sucker Punch, I think he just blows through the rest of my team here. And we go for close combat and pray. Come on, no Sucker Punch. Come on, no Sucker Punch. And Terras. Come on, no sucker punch. Come on, no sucker punch. No sucker punch, okay. We don't know what item he is on his Lichen Rock here. If he's Choice Band, he can potentially kill us with an Accelerock. We just have to go for it here, though. Damn, okay, Accelerock. Oh, he gets a crit, that's why. Okay. Okay, so I think he's just gonna kill us here. That was our last hope, unfortunately, unless he doesn't have Crunch. Let's go for the Focus Blast. Hopefully we can survive somehow. Ooh, he goes for Accelerate. Okay, do we hit? Do we hit? Oh my gosh, so he was Choice Band. And we landed the Focus Blast. That is absolutely huge. Super close game there. Awesome. We'll see you guys next week in week 4, and good games to Dark Devil.